Hello beloved army all around the world. First of all, thank you so much for always supporting Jimin and BTS in every step of their journey. Your love, strength, and unwavering passion are the greatest power behind everything they do. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss the fastest and hottest updates about Jimin and BTS. Every moment is not just news, but a story that connects idols and fans in a very special way. The day of Jimin's return from Paris was far from ordinary. Since early morning, Incheon airport had already been filled with hundreds, even thousands of ARMYs, who waited for hours just to catch a glimpse of their idol. Not only fans, but local and international media also gathered, cameras ready to capture every single second the moment Jimin stepped through the international arrival gate. The scene was nothing short of dramatic. Amid loud cheers of Jimin, airport security had to work extra hard to manage the flow of people. The presence of tall bodyguards added even more tension, as if it was a scene straight out of an action movie happening in real life. And then the door opened. Jimin finally appeared, with graceful steps. He wore a black sweater embroidered with tiny floral patterns in red, green, and white, an exclusive piece from Dior. The sweater was not just clothing, but a symbol of his prestigious role as global ambassador for Dior, paired with a simple black beanie, thick framed glasses, and a classic Dior bag slung over his shoulder. Jimin's look perfectly embodied how a global superstar can effortlessly combine simplicity with luxury. Within seconds, the cheering grew louder. Many armies burst into tears, waved their light sticks, and desperately tried to capture the moment on their phones. Jimin, with his gentle smile, waved back. His gesture felt like a silent message. I'm home. Thank you for waiting. It wasn't only the fans who couldn't take their eyes off Jimin. Media outlets from Korea, Japan, China, and even Europe, who had followed the same flight route from Paris, were all pointing their lenses at him. Headlines quickly surfaced across the internet. Global star Jimin returns from Paris. Dior aura still shines at Incheon. From Paris runway to Seoul sea of fans, Jimin BTS. Incheon airport turns into an impromptu catwalk thanks to Jimin. This was not a usual airport appearance. Jimin was heavily guarded by several tall bodyguards. What caught extra attention was a professional female bodyguard spotted among them. Her presence stirred curiosity and admiration from fans and media alike. Rumors spread that Dior itself played a part in ensuring Jimin's safety, given how vital he is as the brand's face. After all, his appearance at Paris Fashion Week had already been a global sensation, and his safe return was a matter of utmost importance. Despite being surrounded by tight security, Jimin still took time to interact with ARMYs. With one hand carrying his Dior bag, he waved with the other, even making a peace sign a few times. He also bowed slightly, showing his trademark humility. In the chaos of the crowd, his warm smile became a calm reassurance, a smile that soothed the hearts of thousands shouting his name. This trip was not just about traveling from Paris to Seoul. Jimin had just wrapped up one of his most historic appearances at Paris Fashion Week, where he became the center of the global fashion scene. From sitting in the front row with international stars to dominating international headlines, Jimin proved he is not only a K-pop idol but also a true fashion icon recognized worldwide. Now, as he set foot again on Korean soil, the entire world was still asking the same question. How does Jimin effortlessly shine wherever he goes? It didn't take long for hashtags like #WelcomeBackJimin, #JiminIncheon, and #DiorKingJimin to trend worldwide on Twitter, Weibo, and Instagram. Photos of Jimin at the airport in his floral Dior sweater spread like wildfire. Fans used them as wallpapers, edited them into fan art, and even fashion bloggers analyzed his look in detail. Army from across the globe shared short clips. Some cried tears of joy for finally seeing him in person, while others simply gasped in admiration through their screens. But everyone agreed on one thing: Jimin radiates a star power unlike anyone else. After such a long journey from Paris, Jimin still made time to smile at armies who had been waiting for him. To him, it might have been a small gesture, but for ARMY, it meant the world. Many fans expressed how Jimin's presence gives them strength. One ARMY tweeted, "Just seeing his smile takes away all my exhaustion." Another wrote, "Jimin always knows how to make us feel loved." Jimin, a symbol of love, elegance, and global power. Wearing Dior's floral sweater, Jimin seemed to send a subtle message. Behind all the fame, he is still the soft-hearted soul who spreads love and beauty. For Jimin, fashion is not just clothing, it's an extension of personality. True beauty comes from sincerity, and Jimin wears it better than anyone. Dior could not stay silent about Jimin's grand return. Just hours after his arrival in Korea, Dior's official social media posted a series of photos from Paris Fashion Week and wrote, "Our global ambassador, Jimin continues to embody the timeless elegance of Dior. From Paris to Seoul, his presence radiates beauty, grace, and power." This simple yet powerful statement sent waves through the fashion industry. For Dior, Jimin is more than just a celebrity face, he is the living essence of their vision, a balance between delicacy and strength, tradition and modernity. Industry insiders even hinted that Dior has bigger projects planned with Jimin in the coming months. Rumors of a new campaign, or perhaps a special collection inspired by him, are swirling through luxury fashion circles. Fashion critics were quick to dissect Jimin's Incheon airport look. Despite being just an airport outfit, it sparked endless discussions across fashion magazines and blogs. A Korean fashion journalist described it as, "Jimin once again proves that less is more." The black Dior floral sweater is subtle, yet it makes a bold statement. Combined with a simple beanie and square glasses, the look creates a perfect balance between casual comfort and refined elegance. It's effortless, and that's why it works. Meanwhile, a Paris-based stylist commented, "It's not only about the clothes. Jimin carries himself with an aura that elevates everything he wears. Dior knows this well, and that's why he has become their most important muse in Asia and arguably the world." For ARMY who were lucky enough to be at Incheon that day, it was a once-in-a-lifetime memory. Many fans shared their personal experiences online, turning the arrival into a global trending topic. One fan from Seoul said, "I waited at the airport for almost 7 hours. The moment Jimin stepped out, it felt like time stopped. His smile was brighter than any spotlight. I'll never forget it." Another ARMY from Japan who traveled all the way to Korea just to see him confessed, "I flew here just for this moment. When Jimin bowed and waved, I couldn't hold back my tears. It was worth every mile." Videos circulated online showed fans screaming, crying, and chanting his name in perfect unison. The airport looked less like a transit hub and more like a stadium filled with love and passion. What's truly fascinating about Jimin's presence is how it transcends boundaries. He is no longer just a singer from BTS, nor only a Dior ambassador, he has become a cultural bridge between music, fashion, and art. Paris Fashion Week 2025 confirmed his role as a trendsetter, and his arrival in Korea only strengthened his image as a global phenomenon. The fact that fans, journalists, and fashion elites all speak about him in the same breath shows the magnitude of his influence. With Paris Fashion Week behind him, fans are now left wondering, what's next for Jimin? Will Dior announce a special campaign featuring him as the face of their new collection? Will he return to music projects with BTS or focus on solo endeavors? The silence surrounding his upcoming schedule only fuels the curiosity. One thing is certain, whether it's music, fashion, or public appearances, Jimin will continue to capture the hearts of millions. The scene at Incheon Airport was not just about cameras, outfits, or headlines, it was about love. A love that travels across continents. A love that survives time zones and sleepless nights. Jimin, with just a wave and a smile, reminded ARMY that their loyalty is never taken for granted. And ARMY, with their chants and tears, reminded Jimin that he will never walk alone. So once again, ARMY, thank you. Thank you for filling the airport with purple light, with cheers, with unshakable devotion. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so we can continue to celebrate every unforgettable chapter in Jimin's journey, because this is not the end of the story, it's only the beginning.